We're back on STL Live, and I'm joined by Deborah Zeman from the Czech Fall Festival. And we should emphasize Fall Festival because the last time we were here, we were talking about a festival earlier this year.
Yes.
But now this is the Fall Festival.
Yes.
So what's different about this one?
The thing that's different about this is we're going to have a couple of other activities, a couple of other things going on, but we will still have our traditional, wonderful Czech food, which includes a choice of roast duck, roast pork, chicken paprikash, or goulash, plus some side dishes. All the dinners come with pastry and coffee. We will also have a pastry booth so that people can take some of those delicious items home with them. We will be offering Czech T-shirts, like this one.
Like the one that
like
you're
the one
wearing.
that I'm wearing. We will have Czech Christmas ornaments imported from the Czech Republic. There are also some painted items that will be available for sale and some traditional Czech imported artifacts.
So everything kind of there. Is this
Czech.
the 50th year then for this festival?
Actually,
or?
no, it goes back a little farther than that when we were in our old hall, which was down on Dolman and Allen in the old Czech neighborhood. That hall was torn down in 1964. We moved into this new facility in 65 and had our dedication in 66. This used to be our homecoming. It used to be the fall festival so that people could come back to the center or come back to the National Hall. And it was, I don't want to say that it was insulated, but it didn't really open up to the public until we moved into the new building and then started saying, hey, we need to bring our Czech culture to the rest of the community. And that's how that got started. So we've been in this facility for 50 years, and almost 50 years, and we have had a fall festival every year.
Every year since
then.
Well, let's talk about, you mentioned some of the food. You also have dancing this year.
We have some wonderful dancers coming in from the Chicago area. They are part of the United Moravian Societies. They include Omladina, which is the young people's group, and they range in age from about 15 or 16.
Is that the photo that
yes.
We just got it? Got it. Okay.
15 or 16 up to early 30s, and then they transition out of that and move into the next group, which is called Moravské kolo, Moravian Circle.
Okay.
The difference is that Omladina dances during the year, and they go to different functions all over the country.
Wow.
Moravské kolo performs once during the year, possibly twice. This will be one of the first times that they leave town, leave the Chicago area to come down and perform. But I'm a member of the parent organization, and most of these kids I'm familiar with. Some of them are friends of mine. So we're very excited about having the two dance groups come down. I think everyone will enjoy them. They're high energy. They will be wearing the most beautiful, authentic Czech and Moravian costumes you can imagine, and something to look forward to.
And talk about the music, live music, which is always a big feature.
It's always a big feature. We will have the Button Box Accordion Band, followed by Joe Polak and his St. Louis Czech Express. And we encourage everybody to come down, even if you don't know how to dance. The music will carry you along. Music starts about 11 o'clock and runs to 7 or 7:30. As long as there's somebody on the dance floor, Joe and the Czech Express will be happy to play.
So you mentioned merchandise, because a lot of people are familiar with ornaments, Christmas ornaments. I feel that's sort of known. We have a photo. It's of a tea set, I believe, too.
Yes.
Talk about sort of what is the distinction of sort of Czech when you're looking at something like this in terms of the style and the craft.
Those items are very traditional. They come from the Czech Republic and the border of Slovakia, and they are ceramics that have been hand painted in the traditional designs, and possibly a couple of pieces of authentic Czech crystal. There's also a young woman who paints glassware with traditional Czech designs, so we will have some of her merchandise as well. And the traditional things the non-traditional things like bumper stickers and magnets and buttons, we will have some of those as well.
And the T-shirt.
The T-shirt
as well. Well, it's the Czech Fall Festival. It's taking place Saturday, November 21st. The address is there, 4690 Lansdowne Avenue. For more information, go to asec-stl.org. But everyone is welcome. It's going to be food, live music, dancing, merchandise, shopping, so much more all day Saturday from 11 to roughly around 7 p.m. But we actually have more to talk about with Deborah, so don't go anywhere. We're going to discuss more about the Czech Fall Festival when we return after this break. Stay with us.